means I didn't have to be the military-industrial complex fellow. And so Lego paid for my graduate school at MIT for 2 years, which was the coolest thing ever, because as part of that, they flew me to Billund, which is a city in Denmark where they make all the Lego. Have you been?
No, we haven't been.
Okay, just subtle hints every Christmas for the next 5 years to get your dad to take you to Billund. It's incredible. You arrive and do you know what a wheat silo looks like? Well, imagine a 747 if you stood it up on its tail. So as you drive into the facility, there are 5 747s standing on their tail. One is green, one is red, one is blue, one is yellow, one is white. They're the canonical Lego colors. Each one of them is full with plastic beads this big. And then they have pneumatic piping throughout the whole facility.
No kidding.
And there's all color-coded piping. It's the most beautiful industrial automation I've ever seen. And as you're walking through the factory and seeing all the Legos being made, you can hear all of this plastic being pumped from these silos.
No kidding.
So I was lucky. I got to work with them on developing a few products. Like, do you have Mindstorms?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, so I helped a little with developing the Mindstorms.
No kidding.
I mean, a tiny bit.
And, right.
I still have a huge amount of Lego that I use more often than I should admit. Yeah.
You know, I was looking at your Makani site, the power site. You guys build everything from scratch, don't you? I mean,
there's not a lot of off-the-shelf stuff.
Right. So that's amazing. I mean, how did you get from nothing to something at that level? Do you have a huge venture capitalist behind you, or?
We've spent about 18 million. Google provided a lot of money. We got a little bit of government funding and a few other tiny sources. But we've done it. It's awesome. What we've done is amazing. But we need the reality is there's another 10 years of hard work, another $100 million.
Sure. But how much time, like in a given week, can you actually dedicate to something like that?
So I used to do that 60 hours a week. Now I stepped off a little, so I advise them maybe an hour a week.
Very interesting.
Because in some respects, the problems now are not the original problems were my skills, and we solved them, and now the problems I'm no good at.
Oh, gotcha.
Like, artificial intelligence and designing a control system, not my skill set.
Sure.
So, so it's better me not being there than consuming resources, not helping.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. It was a great talk.
Great to meet
Appreciate
you. Thanks. And
Walker.
totally sue your dad.
That's right.